What's up, Closing Open Wounds family? It is your girl, Kalisha. It is late. You have never seen me like this before. But, listen. Come here. Come. Let me talk to you. My feelings are hurt, y'all. Not personally. So, there is an associate, friend of mine, and I feel bad for them. I care about their feelings a lot. They're a good person. They deserve better. But you know what I had to tell them? I'm like, if you're dealing with somebody, the whole purpose of this video, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Kalisha. I am the creator of this channel, Closing Open Wounds, where we promote healing and wholeness to make better life decisions. So with that being said, a friend of mine calls me and they're like, just talking about the person that they, are married to. And that person, in my opinion, the relationship is over. But I'm not anyone to say when to divorce somebody, when to leave a relationship. Only you know how much you can take. Me, I have very low tolerance, so I be out, but that's me. That's my testimony. But this person deserves so much better. And the problem that I have with this person, where I can only be mad but so much at the other individual, I can only be mad at the spouse so much because let me say this without giving so much. It's so hard on this channel because I do have people that call me and talk to me, and I will not break their confidentiality for YouTube likes and for my page and things like that. But this is the kind of stuff that I go through. I go through these conversations with people that I really, really care about. Even if I don't know you like that, if I see injustice, I'm like, no, that's not right. Maybe it's the Libra in me. I don't know. But I hate injustice. So this person, over the years, I've seen the growth in that person. And I'm not saying that this person is perfect at all, because none of us are perfect whatsoever. We all have something that we need to work on or improve on. But when you have someone that you're dealing with and they're basically telling you it's over, they don't want the relationship anymore, they don't want the marriage, move on, if that person is moving how they want to move, they want to go out, they want to act single and stuff like that, and you stay, I can't even be mad at the other person. I can't. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you for putting up with it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't understand this. Not only are they showing you that they're doing whatever they want to do, they're telling you, and you're not come on, wake up. They don't want you. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you're not attractive. It doesn't mean that, you're less than anyone else. It doesn't mean that. It's just that the season is over. And our problem is we try to make seasonal people permanent. They're seasonal. And unfortunately, listen, I've been married, I've been divorced. I'm not finna waste my time, my years. I'm not getting any younger on somebody who just don't want to act right. Now, let me tell you, marriage, relationships, period, are hard. They are hard. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to fight for your marriage. You got to fight, for your relationship. But if you're the only one fighting, it's not going to work. Period. There's no point. I told this person, I said, it doesn't matter what you want out of the relationship. What only matters is what they're willing to give. Because you can want them all you want. But if their back is turned to you and they're looking the other direction and use you for whatever purposes they want to use you for at that time and go on about their merry way, there's nothing that you can do with that. Me and my husband has had our issues. We had terrible issues that we have fought through. You know, I've been mad at him. He's been mad at me. You know, we've had to fight for this relationship. But that's the thing. We have to fight together. Like, we not fight each other, fight together to save it. I cannot save my marriage alone. I can't. You can't do it. It takes two people. Everyone has to be willing participants in the relationship. If you're doing all the work, if everything is, depending on how they feel or what they want, or they being selfish and things like that, it's not going to work. And if it does, you're getting breadcrumbs, and you're dealing with it, when you deserve someone to love you, someone that you don't have to question their loyalty, someone that's going to be there for you emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually. You need all of that. I be telling myself, I need all that. I need all that. Yes, and I'm a woman of God. I need all of that. But I'm a woman first. So, this message, for those of you that are stuck in dead in relationships, you really seriously need to reconsider. Children are not going to keep a man. Sex is not going to keep a woman or a man, for that matter. Hell, marriage ain't even going to keep a man or a female. They have to want to be there. They have to want the relationship just as much as you, and put in just as much as effort as you. If you're dealing with somebody and they're not putting in that effort, and I'm not saying that they don't love you, because they may do love you. And you get two different kind of people. You get the person that lies to you, sell you a dream, and you believe it. And then you get the person that tells you, I'm not ready for this. I don't want this. It's over. Our time is over. And you don't believe them. I don't understand. I don't get it. If someone is I respect someone. I respect a man or a woman that says, you know what? I love you, but I'm not ready for this right now. And for all y'all think that you could sex them up and, cook them the best meals and do, none of that works. It don't work. They have to want it. They have to want you. I did not have to do much to get my husband. I did not. And the women before me that he had dated or whatever, they did all types of stuff. They did everything. They was pulling their tricks out the bag. I literally came through with just me and my spirit, and that man wanted to get married. Now, I told him, I said, you ain't ready for this, because you didn't went from the bar stool to the pulpit messing with me. Them chicks that you used to deal with, they not on my level, and no cocky stuff. But you're not ready. But he kept sniffing around, and now we're married. And we have still had our challenges with a man. So if I had challenges, if we're having challenges, if I'm having challenges with a man that wanted to be a husband, that wanted to marry me, what do you think you're going to go through with somebody who don't want nothing to do with it? You're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for heartbreak. And I'm sorry I got to bring it to you like this, but I'm truthful. I can't fake or sugarcoat nothing for nobody. I love you guys. I love my followers, my friends, my people that call me and we talk, and we talk about these different things. I love y'all. I love people, and I want everybody to be happy, and I want everyone to have the person that God has ordained for them to have. But you may not be able to get that person because you still stuck on stupid. Come on. First of all, and this is for me, I can only speak for me, but I know it's some people like me. When you tell a person yo, I don't want you, like, I don't see you like that. You know, you cool and all, yada, yada, yada. And they keep on. That's unattractive. Like, yo, bruh, chill. Have some dignity. Y'all women, I love women, but y'all get under my skin sometime. Maybe that's why I don't got no friends. I really don't, y'all. And I like it that way. It's no drama, no nothing. But too needy. No dignity. No, nothing. Just, I don't know. Y'all bar is too low. Like, you don't, when a man really wants you, when I tell y'all, you don't gotta do all of this that y'all be doing. Like, I spend more money now on my husband than I ever did before we got married. I didn't have to cook him a whole bunch of meals, even though I did, you know, because I'm a mom and, you know, I cook whatever, but I wasn't going out my way. Wasn't giving him none. No. We gonna do it when I'm ready. No. And I tell my husband this all the time. I say, I think because I had standards, and I think because there was a bit of a chase, because it took me months to call him. I think because of that, I think it was a challenge to him because I wasn't easy. I wasn't easy. I don't drink. I don't smoke. You know, I'm in church. You know, I sing. I'm part of different ministries and things like that. I was about something. Like, I was working. I was doing something. I was a property manager, still am. Pay my own bills, push my own wheels, had a new apartment, new truck. I was good. I wasn't looking for him. My friends know. And any of my friends and my family, y'all watch this video and y'all know the story, please put it in the comments and let people know that I'm not lying. My family that follow me, and y'all know my story. Y'all know I wasn't looking for no husband or nothing like that, because I was already going through a divorce. I wasn't beat. I wasn't looking for no man. I was trying to better my life, better my credit. You know, I wasn't. It took me 5 months to even call my now husband. My cousin gave me his number in November. I didn't call him till February the next year. And even that, he just was like, yo, your cousin better call me. And I was like, all right, let me, what? And come to find out, he's a very nice man. He was very sweet. And even with all of that, even with him pursuing me, even, you know, me being in ministry, him working and taking care of himself, and he had it going on. He got it going on still. Even with all of that and him wanting to be married. And I got kids already. I've been married, been divorced. And he still wanted me. Don't tell me ain't no men out here. It's men out here. It's men out here. So with all of that we had going on, and we putting God first, and we loving the Lord and all that, we still had our challenges. We still have our challenges. So how you think you're going to make it work with somebody who just is not there? There's nothing you can do to make them be ready for what you want. I'm sorry. Was I lonely? Yes. Before I met my husband, you know, I was dealing with somebody, and I was like, you know what, this ain't going nowhere. This is too risky. So I became celibate. I closed down shop. I was just trying to focus. I ain't ashamed. I used to be ashamed of my testimony, but I ain't ashamed no more. Y'all gotta know. There's men out there that'll marry you. Now, God is going to set it up when it's ready. And most of the time, for me, is when you least expect it. So, I don't know who this is for, but the person that I was talking to a few hours ago, I'm just so hurt. Because even though, you know, they're not perfect, they good peoples. And I wish you guys the best. But that love you're trying to give somebody else, you got to give it to yourself. Because first of all, how you treat yourself and what you accept from somebody shows them how to treat you. Word up. You show people how to treat you. There is someone out here for you. Be patient, do your work. There was a lot of inner work that I had to do, you know, for me, for my marriage to even work. After being married and divorced and all of that and going through all that, all the trauma in my life and everything that I've been through, and I got a testimony just like you, man, I still had a lot of work to do. I still had abandonment issues, you know. So for me, my abandonment issues, because I had them and it's a trigger for me, you know, my nickname, you know, and my family can attest to this, was love them and leave them. You acting up, you're going to get 1, 2 chances. All right, you know what? Go on. This obviously not where you want to be. Go on. Because I don't got time. I'm not going to waste years of my life on somebody who don't know that I'm the one. So now I'm in a marriage, and it's like, for better or for worse. It's getting kind of worse. I don't know. I'm about to be out. I'm about to put my sneakers on. And God told me, no. You're going to sit right there. It's going to be all right. That man love you. He may not know how to say it. He may not know how to prove it. You his first wife. You know, my husband, you know, my sister-in-law said, oh, well, you know, you like his first real girlfriend now. Mind you, we married, but I understood what she said. My husband ain't never been with no wife. Like, I've been a wife. And I'm not even talking about to my ex-husband. I'm talking about I've been a wife. I'm a wife. I don't know. Maybe I was born like this. And you a wife or you a husband. You just with the wrong person. Let me tell you something, sister. A man don't make you a wife. You already a wife. If you supposed to be one. I hear all the time, like, yo, you wifey material. I hear that all the time. It's how you carry yourself. How you work a room. Your poise. Like, your femininity. Like, yo, if I could say anything, now I have been married, but I've been a single mother too, and I have 2 boys. I have my oldest is about to be 21, and my youngest is 15. And I had boys, so I couldn't be like, oh, you know, put that down, da da da, little prissy, even though I am a feminine woman. But with my boys, like them growing up, like, yo, sit down, if I knock the hell out of you. Like I had, and now my sons are very respectful. I don't gotta do much, you gotta get them while they're young. So that's a little pointer for y'all that's trying to get married and your kids is unruly. No, ain't no man gonna put up with that. And if you do, you can stress that man out. I don't know. Get your kids together. That's for somebody. I don't know who it's for. Get your kids together. So I was, I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. I am. I had to be. I'm the first, child that my mother had. I had a lot of responsibility. All of that. Very, organized, get the job done, leader, head, whatever you need, I got you. I'm one of them. But dealing with the alpha male, what really got us back on track was me being in my femininity. Y'all, that was hard. I ain't gonna front. But you can't fight fire with fire. So if I'm dealing with an alpha male and I'm an alpha female, I had to bring it down. I had to talk to him different. And I'm naturally a loud person. I'm a singer. I'm naturally loud. Like I have lungs. You understand what I'm saying? So even when I would talk to him, I wasn't necessarily yelling at him. I was talking loud, but he would take it as me challenging him. I'm like, oh, babe, nah. So God, even with things in my marriage, things that I've been through, things that we were going through, God checked me first on how I was handling it and how it was a trigger for my husband. That's another thing. Y'all get with these people and y'all don't even know their triggers. Y'all don't even know what they've been through. You got to take in consideration what they've been through, their triggers and so forth and so on. So you got 2 worlds trying to collide together. There is going to be turbulence, but the real ones get through it and we're going to be coasting. We're going to be coasting. Listen, I don't even know why I'm supposed to be going to bed. Well, it's not too bad. It's like 8:30, I think it is. It's not too late, but it is getting time. I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I ain't gonna tell y'all. I don't want you hurting, but know your worth. Pick yourself up. Women, stop being so desperate. Stop chasing that man. A man is a natural born, like, hunter, predator. Let him come get you. He'll respect you more. Men want respect, so they respect. When you have respect for yourself, that attracts a man. You're like, oh, look at her. She just, ooh. I didn't do nothing. I was like, hey, Sean, honey, da da da. I didn't do none of that to my husband. Nothing. I didn't do none of that. None of it. I was just myself. Like, hey, my name's Cleisha, da 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 da. He took me out. He bought me flowers. I'm telling y'all, by that second date and us talking, he knew I was the one. Like, he knew it. And I wasn't even attracted to him like that. He's a handsome man, don't get me wrong. Woo, he's a handsome man. I think that was the problem. He was a little bit too handsome. And I'm like, nah, you look like you got a lot of little women trying to, I don't got time. But, don't be desperate, ladies. Please get up off the floor. Come on, have some dignity. And for us women that have had to be tough and had to be, we're alpha females because life has just dealt us this hand that we had no other choice. Get into your femininity. That's the key. God gave it to us. And I understand. Life and circumstances, we've had to, be the fathers and the mothers and the doctors and, taking the kids here and there and doing everything. I understand. Even God understands. He understands what we have been through. But now that we know better, it is still up to us to do better and to do things differently. The world is imbalanced right now. We got the men acting like females and the females acting like males. We are out of whack and we weren't created that way. Now, this doesn't mean that a man can't be a stay-at-home dad, but you better still respect that man. If he is doing what he need to do in that household, if he's making sure them kids is right and he's cooking and cleaning and doing all, you respect that man. Don't you ever think that you better than that man. Y'all women got it twisted like a top on a mistake. Y'all is off. At one point, I was paying most of the bills in our house here. I still respected my husband because he has another house. He has things, whatever. And I realized, marriage ain't always 50-50. Marriage is whatever percentage you need to be on. And now it ain't like that no more. It's not. Whatever season, your marriage, your relationship is going to have seasons. Figure out what seasons you in so you can ride the wave instead of going against the grain. Ride that wave. Ride it. This is wisdom. Like, I don't even know why I'm here, but I just want us to be better, man. We out of whack. Blame it on the government. Blame it on the enemy, the devil, whatever. All right, so we're out of sequence. We're out of, we're off. We're off balance. We're off kilter. Let's get back on track. Husbands over the wife over the kids, God above all. Serve each other in love. And men, your wife, she come first. Okay? Nobody else come first but your wife. Whatever happens, you and your wife need to decide you're partners. Your wife comes first. For those of you taking care of this one, that one, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, and your family in your household is not right, you wrong for that. Your wife comes first. It's in the word. Okay? I had to tell my sons, my youngest son, we were having a conversation. I said, Junie, I call him Junie. He's a junior. And I said, when you get married, your wife come first. No, mom. Because, you know how boys is about their mama. I got big boys. They don't play about me. My boys don't play about me. And I don't play about them, but they really don't play about me. And my son was like, nah, mom, because I know you first. You come first. I said, Stop you right there. Your wife comes first. God is not going to want your household to fall apart because you try to take care of everybody else. That don't make no sense to me. Even you ministers and you pastors in leadership, your family is your first ministry. You going to stay to church and lose your marriage? God don't want that. I don't know who this is for. Y'all better get it together or forget it forever. But I'm getting my stuff together. As for me and my house, are we getting it together? When God showed me, and I'm telling you, I was hurt. My feelings was hurt. My feelings have been hurt in my marriage, but God will always show you the mirror. He going to say, okay, well, what did you do? What could you have done? What can you do better? And I was like, all right, daddy. And I listened. And I watched how I talked to my husband. Make sure not to trigger him. And I'm not saying I'm 100% because sometimes he still be getting laid out because I'm human. But I'm conscious of it. And I'm not the same person I used to be, not even 6 months ago. So take it from me. Listen, everybody learn your place. Men, take care of your family, go to work, provide. Your wife should not have to be asking no other nigga, no other brother for anything. She should be able to come to you and say, babe, we need the house, groceries, such and such and such. Y'all know it took me a minute to be able to ask my husband for money because I just was like, no. Like even today, I'm like, Dad, I need this, I need that. And I don't know why I thought like 2 or 3 times before I asked my husband for the money. He was like, all right, I'm going to send you the money. I was like, okay. That's my husband. We've been together for 3 years already. And I'm still like, but there's some women who can't ask their man for nothing, yo. Like, that's terrible. And you know what else? I'm ranting. Oh, well, you still here, so you must be wanting to hear what I got to say. And another thing that I don't like about the women, like the one thing that women do to me, like y'all trying to hurt your husband with not giving him sex. Y'all wrong for that. I never say no to my husband. I don't care if I don't feel like it. Don't matter. That's why God gave man, this is my philosophy. God gave man his part and us the part that we have, because we don't ever have to be ready. See, they always ready for the most part. For the most part, if you got a good one. Jesus, we ain't gonna talk about that. So we don't have to get ready. We just lay there. We don't have to. And then you get mad and want the pastor to pray for your marriage because you ain't giving him none. Oh, we out here today. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. And me, I'm a woman. Listen. Get in that bed. Let's go. And there's a lot of women like me. Let's go. Handle that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Handle that. Gotta be honest. Have these open conversations. But I'm a realist. That's why I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, share this video, because y'all ain't doing it right. This ain't right. Like, it's too much breakups and all this. And everybody got problems. The grass ain't green on the other side. It's not. Everybody got work to do. Do your work. Do your inner work. Heal. Go to counseling. Talk it out. But I guess I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. But get it together, y'all. Love the one that you with. Love them wholeheartedly. And you can't love people how you want to love them. You gotta love them how they need to be loved. And there's a difference. Like, for instance, my husband, right? He obviously, we were raised different, and his parents are a lot older. And as we're dating and stuff like that, and now we're married, and I'm like, my husband do not like to really kiss me in front of people. And I'm not talking about all that. I don't need, not, there's a time and place for that. But I mean, even a peck, like, he'd be looking like, seeing if the kids is around. Boy, you better kiss me. I don't care what. But his parents, he's never, I asked him, have you ever seen your parents be intimate or hold a hand or something? He was like, no. I was like, well, that's why. And not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that anything is wrong with that. My point is, I need that. So I understand how you grew up and how that worked for y'all. But your wife now, she needs that. I need that. So in relationships, if you really love that person and you don't want to lose that person, you got to love them how they need to be loved. Are you going to feel, crazy probably about it? It's something that you grew up with. You didn't even know you had that bag. Like, oh, snap. I don't do any PA at all. No public affection. I mean, he'll hold my hand. We'll do a little peck, but listen, I was like, bump these kids because they be seeing everything else probably in their houses on the internet or whatever like that. Kiss me. Let me know it's real. So that's just something that I had to be vulnerable enough. And that's another key. I had to be vulnerable enough to tell him that that's what I needed, because there was a time in my life, especially in my early 20s, even 30s almost, that I wasn't, vulnerable enough to say what I needed. Now I'm 40, about to be 41. I need it. Give it to me. Because if this is forever, then I should be able to tell you what I need, and vice versa. Vice versa. I've picked up things and I've learned my husband and studied things and talked to him to see what he needs from me. What can I improve on to make his life easier? Because it's not just about me. He's in this marriage too. So different things, like I said, how I talk to him and just different things. I watch that because I want him to be happy too. And best believe he ain't gonna want no other woman for nothing. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. And you know what? Just subscribe and share this video. You can put it in somebody's inbox if you don't want to put it on their page. It's all right, because it ain't for everybody. Listen, let them know. I love you guys. Bye.